Alright, we are back from the break. There was much discussion of how we should kill off Lafdul with these chests. Alright, Lafdul, so how do you want to die? I mean, how do you want to handle this?
Lafdul knows
next
nothing
chest?
of this plotting, so he's got to find traps now, so...
Okay, so you are casting that.
Yeah, cast it, because obviously I cast
right.
on the book.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Alright, so you are in this chamber, and you're going to analyze that chest.
Yep.
It is not registering that it has a trap.
Alright, I will go back to that one in a minute. I just want to know which chests are trapped, so...
Okay.
I'm going up here.
Alright, all 4 of those are registering that they have traps.
Yay. Alright, that one over there.
Let's see. That one is registering that it has a trap as well.
Alright, that one does have a trap.
And these are magical traps, I should clarify.
Alright, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, the one upstairs where I am.
Okay. That one does have a trap, magical trap.
That one? Yeah, a lot of dispel magic, so
and that one also has a magical trap.
Yay.
And then there's the other room too.
What other room? Oh, that room down there.
Yep. And that one has a magical trap.
Was there any other rooms that we missed here?
No. Alright. This one didn't have a magical... No, that one didn't have any traps.
Correct.
Alright, I will open this one.
Okay, you go through the keys until you find the one that fits.
Yep.
And opening that, you find more personal effects. They're a bit finer than some of the others that you've seen. You'd guess that this is probably the captain's chest itself. And you also find a total of 13 platinum pieces and 44 gold pieces.
$13 platinum.
44 gold.
It's,
Okay.
It's not possible to drink a potion when you've been knocked unconscious, generally speaking, is it?
Correct. It's very difficult to feed it to someone who's unconscious as well.
I mean, generally speaking, I'm the best person to resuscitate someone else if they were to fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to... Someone's gonna have to guinea pig this. I mean, I'm gonna open this chest. I mean, attempt to disarm it, but...
Someone else to open the chest?
Yeah, because none of you can resuscitate me. I can resuscitate you, like I did.
Yeah, Braxon will do it if you tell him.
Yeah, let me... I'm gonna attempt to disarm the trap, though.
Don't forget, I give you the fire resistance rune.
Yeah, I'll hand that to whoever's opening the chest. And you also might want to strip down so you don't lose anything valuable. I mean, you might lose your clothes again, Braxon. That's awkward.
You're telling me to take my clothes off so they don't get burnt off?
No. Keep your clothes... Keep a shield in front of your face or something. Try to shield yourself. I don't know.
Oh, I don't have a shield. I don't
Oh.
do shields.
Ockar has one. Higgimus has one. Would a shield help?
What are you trying to use the shield for?
Try and not get the fire in your face. I mean, no, I just want to know if Old would allow it.
It generally doesn't help much.
Alright, yeah, alright.
Well, that's good. I wasn't going to give you my shield anyway.
Ooh.
Not very paladin-like of you.
Okay, yeah, you're right there.
Alright, so Lafdul, you're gonna try to remove that trap?
Yeah. Do I... Alright, yeah, no. I'm just gonna have to try.
Okay.
I might have to find another way of opening it.
You examine the chest, and you see the telltale markings of a glyph of warding on that.
Can I attempt to disarm the warding?
And yes, you are able to wipe that out and break the enchantment.
Yay! Alright, open chest.
You just kind of rub the glyph with a paper towel and it goes away.
Well, not
sorry.
setting it off, yeah.
All right. The chest is actually not locked.
Ooh.
So you then follow up with by opening it. Inside are personal effects. There's another blackened ram skull in there as well, and
Can I
3
tell if
platinum
that's
pieces and 12 gold pieces.
Could I tell if that's a holy symbol of their? Could I guess? Make an educated guess.
I mean, if that's what you as the player are guessing.
Oh, yeah.
So I got 12 gold pieces. The rest of it kind of blurted out for me. I don't know
Sorry.
3
what deal it is.
platinum, 12 gold.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, because these black skull, ram skull, we've seen them all over the place. Can I tell if... Alright, Higgimus, do they look like a heraldry? Do they look like an organization you might recognize?
I'll take a look at it.
You can go ahead and roll.
Does it roll?
I mean, I'm trying to look to see if they look religious.
It's no religion
We'd
that
like-
you know, if it's religious.
Oh, could I...
It is
I
no
might know.
heraldry that you know, Higgimus, if it's heraldry.
It's foreign, whatever it is.
So again, it might be heraldry, it might be religious, but it's nothing that either of you recognize.
I ask Ockar, is there anything in... You're from Brawl, you've lived there a long time, is there anything you know? I mean, is there any local history?
I'll take a look at it.
If you
Can
want
he
to roll
roll out?
local history, since I believe you have that proficiency,
I have local history and religion Norse, if either of those apply.
it is nothing Norse related as far as you know.
Then I'll try local history.
We're out of luck at this point.
It is no local... Nothing in Brawl's history that you're aware of has anything to do with blackened ram skulls.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Yeah, none of us know. Too far for us. I mean, we'll take it. We'll pass the... Hang on. Can I tell if it's a holy symbol?
These are too big to be actual holy symbols that you would use in standard spellcasting.
Alright.
I mean, they're actual ram skulls that are blackened.
They might be symbology. Someone might know, one of the elves might know. I'll take one.
Alright.
Oh, actually, we don't know if they're magical, so we might as well take both of them. Do they have any words sketched on them anywhere?
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you want Braxon to pick those up?
I don't see any harm in either of us picking up.
Oh, give me 1d10 as well for the amount of time that you spend on that. Okay.
You see, Ramsky, are they wearable?
I mean, they're not... You can tell that they're not
Could
specifically
they
designed
fit?
to be worn.
Oh,
Could you
'cause I
still
know
put it on top of your head? Yes. You could still put it on top of your head.
I'm not going to, but yeah, that's an idea we could potentially try out at some point. Because I know in like Celtic folklore, I know that and it's out of game. Obviously, they had like ram heads as like symbology in some religions, but that's
I
what I'm
feel
drawing upon here.
I feel like putting a clearly evil-looking ram thing on your head is just asking for trouble.
That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I was just asking if it could. Which
I'm
could.
not.
Can you detect evil intent from it? Do you get like an evil aura from it?
You could try it.
I'm not sure I get that from inanimate objects, but I'll try it. I will
No,
attempt.
but you inherently know if something's evil.
I will look at it.
So real fast, Ockar, some inanimate objects, yes, you could determine that they were inherently evil. But you try detecting any evil from this object, and you don't get anything.
They might just be regular ceremonial in nature. I've not seen anything like this in the market, have I?
Not that you can recall.
Alright, yeah, never mind. Might have to ask the crew. They might have heard something in a tavern or something.
Well, is it magical in nature? Did we detect
don't.
magic?
I don't have the spells memorized. I saved my spells for healing. Leva had hers, but she, well, fell unconscious. I'm gonna do the chests up here because then we've only got that one room left. I want to see if I can do.
All right,
Wait,
go into
was
that room?
Yeah? Did I not find? I've not been marking them down if they had traps. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had traps.
Okay. You're gonna try to remove the trap.
Magical trap. Yeah.
Okay. You examine that chest, and you do see an element that you believe is related to a magical trap, and you are able to rub it out, and you believe you've taken care of it. Roll 1d10 for the amount of time that it took.
I ask, can someone open this? I believe I've got it, but I mean,
yeah, sure.
I give you the ring of protection and the ring of fire resist that Higgimus has lent me.
Yeah. Let me move into the room.
Yeah, I would have picked up all my stuff that I left in one of these rooms. I'm just moving it to like another location.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not actively wearing my
Yep.
equipment.
All right. So Braxton's going to open the chest.
I'm going
He's
around the
not gonna
corner.
He's not going
Okay.
to take his clothes off.
The chest is locked.
Oh, I
the
hand him
keys.
the case.
All right, you go through the keys until you find the one that fits, and open
Wait.
that chest.
Never mind. No, carry on.
And nothing happens when you do so. Inside
Yay.
are personal effects, as well as 2 large books, and a
Where?
small...
Does my fine strap's still active, I assume?
Yep, both of them have magical traps.
Yeah. More pieces of paper with scrap saying traps.
There's 2 large books. What else?
In
Were those
addition,
two-
7 platinum pieces and 13 gold pieces.
Did we detect magic from that chest?
You were
So,
not in
you had
that
a
room
trap.
with detect magic.
Do the book? Did the books traps go off when they were touched before?
No, when they're red.
Okay.
So we can take them out.
Did
Yeah,
they
we
look
can
like?
take them out.
Did the books look like spell books, or like their research books that we have on the ship, or like those weird magic books that we've been finding?
Well,
Yeah,
Leva's
they're
not
probably
with you,
spellbook.
and she's the one who would know.
Then we have cleric with spellcraft.
Nope, I lost it when I went down a level.
Oh right. You're gonna have to get that back.
Yeah, I am. I leveled up.
He's working on it.
Yeah, no, we just collect them. Just have a note saying "Do
Does
not open."
does Varadra
Yes.
have spellcraft?
Mind you, don't fall through the floor, Lafdul. You're standing
Yeah,
It's
Near the edge of where the
fine,
floorboards
it's
are broken.
fine.
Do any of our wizards that use the helms that have spellcraft?
They're not high enough level yet to have more proficiencies.
they probably are spellbooks. It's safe to assume anything that's magically trapped probably is.
Okay.
It's just a safe hedge. I'm going to attempt to disarm this magical trap on this one.
Okay.
Do you want me to move the other book away from it?
Yeah, you've got the books. I'm not carrying anything with me.
Yeah,
I take the fire resist ring back.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay. Roll 1d10 for the amount of time.
I like the new sound effect for roll 20. Sounds like
Okay.
a doorbell when you roll the dice.
So, Lafdul, this one confounds you a little bit longer, but eventually you do think that you've detected the elements of a magical trap on that, and you remove it. Or you believe.
I believe I've removed it, but Braxon, you want to try your luck?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll resuscitate you.
All right, at this point,
Yeah,
your Find Trap spell has expired.
Yeah,
Braxon,
that's fine.
Braxon will take that firing back if you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, give you the firing.
And then he'll open the chest.
Okay.
Lafdul's ready to resuscitate Braxon if anything happens.
And he'll call out what's in it.
Just don't open a book.
No, he's not going to touch any books.
All right, inside that are more personal effects. A small pouch with 8 platinum pieces and 21 gold pieces. As well as
8 platinum and 21 gold?
Yes. As well as 2 more large books.
Yay, they got loads of spell books. Neva's going to have a field day if she survives. Lafdul says it's like treading on someone's grave, yeah?
Do we need to note down which books come out of which room for you for later when we...
Yeah, you might want to.
Because otherwise we're just going to have loads of books.
We've had 4 books from the first floor, or the top floor, because obviously we say it differently in different countries.
All right, I've listed 2 spell books differently, so we've gotten 6 altogether.
1 spell book from...
I have that marked. I have marked.
Yeah, that was from the middle floor.
Correct.
Right, I'm going to attempt to disarm the magical warding on this one. I'm looking for a magical glyph again.
Okay. Once again, you believe you've noted the telltale signs of a glyph of warding. Go ahead and roll for the amount of time.
Do the usual procedure with Braxon opening it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Inside this, once again, uninteresting personal effects, and a small pouch with 3 platinum pieces and 22 gold pieces.
So all we've gotten from this chest so far is the spell books or what we think are spell books and coins, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And the blackened skull.
From one of
Black
them,
skulls.
Okay.
This is the fun part. These all had magical traps, so yeah, he's gonna have to go through this chest one at a time.
All right. So you want
Start with the bottom right one, whatever. That's just fluff.
All right, chest number 1. Okay, give me a 1d10 for the amount of time.
That's a lot of time that's passed.
Yep. Especially when you roll high. All right, you believe that you have eliminated the magical trap on that one. Go ahead and you want to use the keys to open it?
I want to open up the next chest. I'm not going to open these chests. I just want to disarm them first.
Explosion!
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Give me 1d10 for the second one.
Oh,
that one was that one seemed pretty clear. You were able to quickly identify the location of that one.
I know what I'm looking for. It seems to be, if I'm aware of it, I seems to find it, or so I'm gathering.
Yeah, it's usually a half chance to find, not so much to remove. Go ahead and roll for the amount of time for the third one. Okay, and you believe that you've removed that one. And roll for the fourth one. Okay, you believe you've removed them all.
Alright, can we take all the contents that's not in the chests from this room to somewhere else?
Sure, that's fine.
And then Braxon will open chest number 1.
Yeah,
2, 3 to 4.
What Braxon takes the ring back and he says, okay, so we'll empty the chest one at a time and take the stuff out the door.
Most likely one of these hasn't been disarmed. I mean,
Right.
just...
Okay.
I've tried my best.
Okay.
Right, so Braxon picks one chest.
Starting with the first one.
Yeah.
You use the keys, open it up, and inside you find sacks of copper coins.
Right. Braxon passes the sacks of copper coins out into the corridor.
Counting them later, you will find that they contain 1,334 copper pieces.
That's a lot of... That's probably creepy.
Nice.
It's just 13 gold.
Yeah, it's just 13 gold. Second one?
Yeah.
All right. That one is a smaller chest, and inside you find some pouches. It opens up just fine with the keys. These pouches contain silver pieces. Counting them later, you discover that they hold 728 silver pieces.
That's better.
So is it the fourth one that... Braxton
It's
passes
platinum.
all that out. Is it the fourth one you think had the trap on?
No, they've all got traps. It's whether I've been successful in disarming them.
Oh, is it the fourth one you thought you couldn't disarm? Or you just
No, well, I don't know.
There might be one. Oh, okay, right.
I don't know in any of them. I think I've been successful.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, I've tried.
All right, Braxton does the third chest.
Okay. The third one is a larger chest. You open it up, and inside it appears to have sacks of gold coins.
Appears to have sacks of gold coins.
Counting them
Yeah.
later, it turns out that it holds 5,128 gold pieces.
Yeah.
We're rich temporarily. This where actually, it's where we find out this is all the elves' money. It's like, we can be so sad.
Yeah.
Moving on to chest 4.
Yep.
All right. That one opens up as well with the keys, and inside you find sacks that contain electrum pieces and platinum pieces. Counting them later, 489 electrum and 117 platinum.
I'm gonna search this room for secrets, like hidden catches, like loose floorboards, and this looks like a treasure room.
Give me
Well, you know.
1d10 for the amount of time that you take.
Braxton asks Lafdul what he's doing.
Yeah, it might be something hidden in here. It's like they really keep all the valuable stuff.
Actually, I was wrong. It's 1 turn per 10-foot square, so basically the entire room would be 1 turn.
20 minutes.
Can
Can
Braxton make a check to see if any of the walls look like they've got false compartments hidden in them?
No, your carpentry would not reveal that to you.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You need to actually search. All right, so Lafdul, you're searching the chamber. You do not find any hidden.
Is anything like hollow?
No, you don't. Well, I mean, the knock on the walls and they're hollow because of the rooms on the other side.
I mean, as I'm gonna search each room manually. It's gonna take a while. I mean, unless we're pressed for time for anything.
If you're convinced there's something hidden in the wall,
I'm just doing this
knock holes
just
in the
to...
wall.
Oh no, I'm just doing this just to make sure because we're pretty much done with this place. I'm just
Punch through the
killing...
walls.
I'm personally killing time, just searching. No.
It's a shame you can't look through the walls, isn't it?
Yeah, if only a certain person did take my ring, you know.
Hey, remember, we got the chessboard. We have a device. Once we're done with our current adventures, we could go track her down.
And get killed by a dragon.
We've killed a dragon before. It won't be that bad.
Of course, you know, you can make some nice armor out of her. Sounds weird, but yeah.
I could.
Alright, well, I guess Braxon probably be getting back, or...
No, it would probably be... It'd probably end up being leather armor, so that's something more for...
Isn't it depending on where you get this, if it's scales or if it's hide?
Maybe? I've never worked with dragon.
Well, the hard stuff makes armor and the soft stuff makes leather, I guess.
Yeah. Braxon
Yeah.
couldn't make a ship out of a dragon,
I
I
think-
don't think.
I think the scales would make armor that's about the same strength as metal, and
Usually
the
lighter.
hide would make leathery armor.
To be fair, she did save Lever's life, so Braxon will be a bit hesitant to have her turned into a suit of armor.
You can actually armor plate ships with creatures' hides, by the way.
Oh yeah. We did enough.
It tends to take a lot of creatures' hides, though.
Yeah, I mean, a battle dolphin's a bit big.
Yeah.
we could go to the green belt and just hunt Ankegs forever and outfit all of us with Ankeg full plate.
So, Lafdul, you're searching the rooms for secret compartments.
We're basically rooms with that had a chest in them, like higher officer quarters.
What about the
Braxon
quarters?
says to Lafdul, if you're really suspicious,
I'm
there's
just
two rooms at the front that had a doorway between them on the other ship, and there's no doorway on this ship. So if you're really suspicious about something hidden in the wall, perhaps they've turned a doorway into a secret compartment.
where?
It was this room here with the trap in, and the helm room, the bridge. On the previous ship, there was a doorway between them. Round about here.
There.
Yeah, round about there. I don't know exactly, but it was round about there. It's on this ship. It's just a wall, and you seem to think there's things hidden in the wall. So if you want to,
No, not in that. Not particular. It was just a small confined room. You know, they were storing all their treasure, and they might have like a.
right.
It's in your mind.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm just doing this because Lafdul likes finding treasure, so this is kind of like
Yeah.
his niche.
Well, if you want to knock a hole in the wall, that'd be where to knock a hole.
All right, yeah, I'll take that into advisement, I guess.
Okay. Meanwhile, is anyone going to search the crew quarters?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go and search it with him.
Okay.
Braxton hang around with Lafdul and
You
open anything he's told
you
to.
collect some coinage in the various personal effects of the crew. The one on the lower deck, you find a total of 11 platinum pieces and 95 gold pieces.
Was
And
there
I'm still not sure if we're gonna end up at a net profit at the end of this little adventure.
level will?
the main deck, you find 14 platinum pieces and 75 gold pieces.
Question.
Mhm.
On the bottom map, if you see where I'm drawing a line, is that area sealed off, or is it blown off, or broken off, or what? Because that looks like it's part of the ship still. Can I go from there and look around?
Yeah, it's very treacherous, but you can certainly try it. You want to do that?
Can I alter self and just fly around?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Huh. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Lafdul, I don't know where you was looking at, but there was a room at the back down there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's why-
I got it. Those areas, they're very difficult to get to, and they are essentially empty of anything of interest. There's just like debris. The large chamber in the back has a destroyed jettison, and the places where they stored slaves are empty. The door, like in half of the doors, are missing as well.
Nothing in them?
Nope.
Or alright, I fly back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a case of just searching for secrets. And then we're done with the ship.
Yep.
Right.
Searching through the chambers, you do not find anything else.
Well, I'm saddened by this. Alright, Higgimus, and well, I've got a spell. I can speak with one of them today who can ask them questions, but I don't know what we're going to ask. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. I mean, maybe we can speak with the captain. Maybe he might have a question he wants to ask them. I can forward it to them.
The captain of the elves, you mean?
Yeah. If
So
They might-
he's recovered enough to speak to him. If you want to speak to him, ask him some questions.
yeah.
You have any questions for him?
I do.
All right.
I was wondering if they can get a list of the items that they were stolen from, so that we might return them to them.
Okay. He lists out a number of non-magical items that you've got from that the room with the treasure chests. In addition, and so you quickly hand that stuff out to him and his crew. Other things that he mentions. There's a wide belt that's magical that one of his crew members had, his ship's mage.
Wide belt.
Yep.
A girdle.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that on the list?
I mean, I know I said it. It might not have made it into that list that I gave you.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing it, not necessarily off the top. Just later link the items that they say was theirs.
Well, I mean, you'll be going through the items that you picked up anyway, and I'll tell you if one of those was something that you didn't remove.
Okay.
And
I'm
I'll
just not seeing no
reconfirm whether
girdle.
you did that. Yeah. Let's see. What else? There was a shield. The shield has a unicorn head surrounded by oak leaves. I might not have given you that description.
No, shield with unicorn head surrounded by oak leaves. Yeah.
Can I recognize that as a religion? That sounds like religion.
It is not religious that you're aware
That's
of.
theirs. So we're going to give that one back to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it not Miliki? I thought that was a unicorn.
She has a symbol that is a unicorn head, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is Mialiki's symbol. Besides, she's not known as Mialiki by elves, and she's really only worshipped by half-elves in elven communities in that way. And again, that's on Toril, not the wider spelljamming elven community.
So, me and Yeldan would recognize it, but they would.
There's a thin long sword with a silver guard shaped like leaves and an emerald pommel.
Oh,
This is a thin sword. Is it a rapier?
No, it's
Or
just a
an
thin
estoc
long
or-
sword. No,
All right,
it's
hand
still a
that
long
back
sword.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
He thanks you for the return of his sword of dancing.
What's it do? Just out of curiosity.
It dances. Fights on its own.
Ah. Fair enough.
And there is a non-magical diadem.
What's that?
Diadem wrapped about the wrist with the blue. Elven diadem wrapped about his
Yep, that's
wrist
it.
with the blue cut stone.
That is it. And other than the personal effects, he also says that they had a ship's store of 500 gold pieces for emergency uses that they believe that the Giff took.
All right, I'll pay that back to him.
Okay. Other than that, he says, anything else you found I do not believe was ours. You are welcome to keep it as a reward of sorts.
Oh, excellent.
I do thank you for your timely rescue. I know that some of my crew has already been taken, I believe eaten by them, but you saved a large number of us, and for that I truly do thank you.
yeah.
You're welcome.
We, talking of people eating people, we found their larder. So I don't know whether your cleric wants to commit some sort of funeral, just in case. Any of the food is your crew.
Yes, I think that she would like to do a ceremony.
I will join her in that,
Okay.
if permitted.
Oh yeah, she would welcome that. It's a pretty quick blessing ceremony, and then she recommends burning the pieces, since it's impossible to tell, who's who. Just incinerate them all and send the lingering essence to Sehanine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were all followers of
any
Sehanine,
other
weren't they?
deities that they may worship if they are,
Oh.
if they're not elves. Some of those may not be elves.
Alright, yeah.
The captain
what's
also says
Sorry.
there was another individual with us that was not an elf. He was brought in just a few days before you arrived. I don't know anything about him. He's been unconscious the whole time.
Yes.
Have you spoken to him?
No.
We have not yet.
Can I find out what's wrong with him?
It looks like he's just been beaten really bad.
No, he's just unconscious,
Yeah.
not comatose.
The captain will tell you that they would periodically come in and just give him another beating.
Just to keep them weak.
Specifically that guy.
Oh. Why that guy? What race is he? Can I ask that question?
I mean, he looked very much like the pirates of Giff, but beyond that, I do not know.
I don't know much about that culture, to be fair.
Yeah, I've never met any of them before.
The only thing I know about the Gith pirates themselves, beyond their unsavory dietary habits, is that they have a great desire for elven vessels, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Any...
Maybe we could find out.
Or it's because they're alive.
Or maybe this other chap knows if he knows anything about them.
Do any of you know what this black ram skull is? Found it in one of the chests. I can't tell. No one can figure out if it's local. I mean, it's too foreign for us, basically.
Is it a hat or anything like that?
I mean, it looks like it'd be worn on the head, but...
I know
Something
that
like
some of the individuals had an amulet of some sort that was similar, but other than that, I don't know anything about it.
They look like ceremonial religious things, but none of us... I mean, we're hedging our bets on that.
Maybe that room was a shrine then.
Wouldn't I feel an aura if I can tell another shrine?
Not necessarily. I mean, only if it was truly
Oh.
sanctified. Doesn't have to, I mean, you can worship anywhere. You don't have to sanctify a place to worship there. For example.
I was thinking once we cleared the ship and recovered what we need to recover, we've taken a bit of damage to our ships, and there's
Scrap
your
it.
other ship that we had to leave to come here, that we'll need to go back and tow. I was thinking about recovering some wood, but will your priority to get moved back to your elven base as soon as possible?
Yes, I've heard from Lorna that the other vessel's keel is intact and could be repaired with time. I would appreciate returning to that and towing it. I believe that my helmsman, given some rest, will be able to pilot our Radiant vessel. Let me actually double check the name, because I don't remember what I called it. Hold on a second, because he would know.
I mean, we got enough casters amongst us. I mean, if me and Loa have to pitch in as well.
No, I mean, he's saying that
Loa's
his
unconscious.
spellcasters with some rest and a little bit of healing will be up for it.
Yeah. Well, what Braxon's trying to work out is, are we better off staying here, stripping wood off the ship to get the elven ship and our ship some spare wood, or are we better off leaving this, getting back to get their other ship before it disappears, and then towing that ship back to their base?
You're the carpenter. you let us know if it's feasible or not to do that.
How long would it take Braxon to strip enough wood? 16 whole points just for us.
Quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of time.
So
The death spider the death spider itself is seriously damaged.
Right.
Yeah, we're stripping it.
Right, but it's down to
Crushing it.
30 hull points on its own, so a lot of a relatively intact vessel, it would be easier to get a lot of good quality wood out of it. You're working a lot harder to get good quality wood out of this thing. It's also very old.
So Braxton explains that to Higgimus that this ship's in a bad way. We'd have to go dismantle bad bits to see if we could get to good bits. We get some whole points out of it, but basically it's a lot of time, and if we go back and get the ship, we can get them off to their base. And then
the Elven captain
discharge our responsibility to the elves.
The Elven captain does tell you that the sooner he can get his crew and ships back to the an Elven port, the better.
All right. Well, in that case, let's once we get everything going, or not get everything going. Once we get everybody back on, we load up all the cargo and everything from these ships. We need to head on out then.
Wasn't there a ship that broke up as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
we
searched
gotta do that
through
too.
any of the remains of that? Or have we
Before
done
that,
Well, hold on. So, what are you asking about the galleon that broke up?
We can search through that to see whether it's got anything belonging to the elves or anything worth taking.
So, to search through it, because it's basically a debris field now, would take a lot of time, and you're basically going through bits and pieces floating in space.
Right.
You could certainly try it, but it would take a lot of time.
can we mark this down on the map to come back here before we go back to Bra?
I don't think we'll find it again. We're in the middle of nowhere.
You could try.
We could try, yeah.
I mean, it was a galleon that was close to destruction anyway. Like, it was clearly
A fire ship.
Can we at least find the
fire,
helm? Can we at least try and find the helm? Because it did look like it was flying.
It was flying.
You can try.
How long were we talking about if we say trying to find the helm?
I will roll a die to determine the number of days it takes.
Oh, because could I use locate object on it?
No.
I don't even know
You
what
have
type of
no
helmet
idea
it
what
might
kind
be.
of helmet it had.
Alright. What about? Is there anything we want to ask from these corpses? I can do it from one of them.
You could ask why. Here's a good question to ask. It won't help us, but it help the elves. You could ask why they want elven ships and why specifically they wanted this ship that they stole.
Alright, shall I forward the question to the Elven Captain? Does he agree?
Do you get 3 questions?
You get 2.
You get 2.
Mm-hmm.
He tells you that if you learn anything, it would be useful, but if you don't learn anything, or if it would take a lot of time, he's not sure that it's
I'm just
worthwhile.
gonna
It's
ask...
something that can be left up to. I mean, the Elven Imperial Navy knows of the threat that these things pose, and that's kind of generally good enough.
Well, we can. If we find out, it might be able to use it to our advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying you can go for it if it doesn't take a whole lot of time.
No, I've already got the spell prepared, so I can ask 2 questions. So we want to ask.
Oh, the other thing that I'll leave it to you. But I thought of the third question. The other thing that might be worth asking is where they're taking the ships.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually. Now, where are you taking the ships, and why do you want the radiant? What did we call that ship? A radiant ship.
Yeah.
Can I call
the
it
name
that?
is
Would
the
that be
Tear of
appropriate?
Sehanin.
Yeah, I'm not going to call it by the name of the ship. But
Okay.
The radiant. Is it something they would recognize when I say that word?
You don't know.
All right. If I were to ask that radiant ship, does anyone amongst us, so to speak, crew in that, they would realise that I mean that ship over there.
What if you asked
So, well,
they
hold
took
on.
the
glowing
This
ship
is
from
this
the
is. I
elves.
mean, yeah, that's a very highly experimental elven vessel.
Why do you want that glowing ship? Yeah, it's a glowing ship. It glows. We're wearing sunglasses in case everyone forgotten at some point.
Mm-hmm.
What if you worded it that why do you want that glowing ship you stole from
Yeah.
the elves?
That's good enough. Why do you want the glowing ship?
But if you say they stole from the elves, that might stop a misunderstanding.
Why did you specifically want that glowing ship? So it might be better.
It looked cool. I wanted to steal it.
I mean, they can
Yeah.
do. Yeah. Well, it's a chance I have to take.
Let's see how your spell goes.
Yeah, it might not even work because they're the wrong alignment anyway. So I will attempt it on the captain.
Okay. So you begin casting your spell. It takes 10 minutes to cast it, and from the corpse, a ghostly, transparent version of the dead figure rises, and he clearly glares at you and snaps out, "What do you want?"
I ask the question. Why did you specifically want that glowing ship?
He lets out a long, cackling laugh and says something in a language that you don't understand, and then vanishes.
That spell failed.
He rolled a 20.
Alright, yeah. I had no chance then.
Can we do that on the other two bodies if we take two bodies with them, or is it a one chance?
No, I can do it if you want to take bodies with us.
Well, we could toss that body because he succeeded in his save.
Yeah, we can get rid of the body. Can't
So
do
we could
nothing
take the
with
other two bodies with us. You might have
So-
more luck with them.
Yeah,
Off
we
into
could
space
try
he
to
goes.
just do one a day, I guess, or two a day.
So should we start heading to where we are?
Well, they're
supposed
trying to
take
decide
the-
whether they're taking the bodies.
Oh, right.
Let's take the two bodies.
Which two?
The two that the guy that succeeded in his saving throw. We can't do it on him again, can we?
No.
So he
No.
gets tossed over the side. The other two Giff bodies we can take onto our ship.
So the two that you were
And-
fighting in combat.
The two
At the end?
spellcasters.
Well, there's a lot
Yeah.
of spellcasters.
There was only 3 bodies left. All the others got thrown overboard.
No, there's 6 bodies left after the guy that you just got rid of.
Oh, I thought there was only 3.
No, all these
I-
bodies
I-
here. These are the
I
ones that
thought
you
there was
kept.
only 3.
No, I thought we were going to get those
Lafdul
tossed over the
collected
side.
the other ones just in case.
Alright, odd.
Well, let's take them all. Let's take them all then, and they can all get wrapped up. And then any that Lafdul doesn't want get tossed overboard.
Mhm.
Maybe
Right,
one of the underlings has got a lower saving throw, or is easier to persuade, or whatever, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
get to ask the question several times.
There's no harm in it, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
other than
Alright.
just carting around corpses.
Or
Yeah,
we just
needs to
toss
get
them
Charlie
over.
quick.
We cast a spell, doesn't work. Toss the body over the side, cast a spell again. How many times can you learn that spell if you don't? need
Twice
to
a
learn
day.
it? Twice a day. So we get rid of 2 bodies a day.
Yeah, and the 6 corpses, we'll do it for 3 days, so.
Okay.
Alright, I have another question. That
Yes.
word that was uttered to me, could I attempt to... Can I repeat it?
Give me an intelligence check.
It says 13, nope.
No, it is completely mysterious to you.
Can I... No, I can't even pronounce it.
I suspect it was Gith Yankee
Yeah,
for
it was-
get stuffed.
Yeah, well, Lafdul has a way of picking up these words he can never memorize.
Okay.
It probably translates to your Jedi mind tricks won't work on me.
So with the holy symbol back, the elven priest can handle a lot of the, taking care of the elves and getting them to, be functional and stuff like that. An examination of the flitter reveals that it does appear to have a minor helm.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And the flitter itself, it has a domed deck and is otherwise in pretty good condition.
Anything worthwhile?
And the elves themselves say that it's not theirs. It was not taken from them.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
If we don't want to keep it, we could possibly sell it to the Elven Navy if they want to buy it.
How big is it?
It's very small. You can keep it on your vessel.
Oh.
Yeah.
It can be used as kind of like a launch or something like that.
Takes 1 or 2 people, so I don't think we could land in it.
Well, no, I mean, you could fit all of you. All of you could stand, like squeeze in if you wanted to just get from one place to another.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're gonna start heading back to pick up the wreckage of the Shrike.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so that's gonna take. Oh.
Yep. There is a way we could find a way back here. If people were seriously wanting to search the debris field afterwards, is that we just use our device to locate it. This area again, if we just take some of the debris with us.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not sure it's worth it though. I think we're just trying to talk us out of it.
No, I mean if you want to do that, that's fine. Especially if you want to do that when you don't have kind of a time crunch of trying to get these elves back to where they want to go.
I mean,
you could drop the elves off, and then
just
before following your map and that device out of here, you could then do that.
Yeah.
Take a few days to look at the debris.
Well, hang on. We've taken the catapults and the
from this.
Taking the catapult and the ballista. Would that not lead us back to the big ship?
No.
You need to put you can't fit them in there. I mean, I suppose you could take a piece off.
Well, we're taking the big weapons, aren't we?
Yeah, but
so that would work as something that Lafdul could use to find this.
No, it's the device that you got on Radal. He's talking about.
Oh, you can't fit that in there.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a small object that we can use it to find this location again. I mean, we got the device. Might as well make the most of it.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
We guess.
It does.
Don't we have to put gems in it to get it to work?
Yeah.
We'll have to figure it out.
We should probably take that one object out of the device, the one that we used to find these guys, or at least see if we can.
Has it been consumed?
The gem has been consumed, but the object that was placed in there was not.
Then we should take that out and give it
hand that back,
give it back to the person we borrowed it from.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, were they reunited, by the way?
Yeah.
Does the device do anything once the object's taken out?
It's pointing towards the crystal shell.
Okay, so we didn't need to take notes of that. Okay.
Yeah, and we probably want to get back onto our original goal.
Yeah, let's go and drop these people off and then on to adventure.
Can we vote on the debris field? I'm perfectly fine with just leaving it. I mean, I want to, but... Yeah.
I mean, you can take a piece and then discuss it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll take the best looking piece we can find, I guess.
It has to be small enough to fit in the device, remember?
Yeah.
Braxon sends his rope out to grab a bit of debris.
All right, you've got a piece of debris.
Gives it to Lafdul.
And once we're done
let's put it in the ring.
With our main adventure, we'll go and maybe track that down.
Okay. It takes you 2 days to get back to the wreckage of the Shrike ship. You've been towing the Radiant ship to this point.
Oh, can I ask those questions?
Yeah, so the first day you memorize some spells.
I can ask it 4 times.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Do the rest of us get up to max HP?
Not yet.
Well, I'm using...
Am I awake again?
Yeah, Leva's awake again.
Can I at least use lay on hands on myself?
Sure. I will tell you that you're not going to get into any combats before you take the elves back. I already rolled for that. So
keep my HP on track.
Do we need to do anything to the strike ship to make it ready to move?
Well, first, Lafdul is casting some spells. So who do you want to ask questions of, Lafdul?
The top left one. Whatever one that one is. Let's do
That
those
one?
two, then those two, then those two. Yeah, so just top left, so bottom left.
Okay.
Do you want Leva with you?
Yeah, sure.
So she can...
You just have the whole party here, because they can all witness it, and they might have...
Yeah,
she
we
can
could even...
comprehend languages, just in case.
If you're asking those questions again, we could even have one of the elves from the Navy come along.
They're mostly working on getting themselves into shape. They don't really care about questions.
Fair enough. I thought they might be interested in the intelligence we might gather, but
they figure that you'll tell them.
okay.
They have faith and love.
Okay. Comprehend languages does work, Leva.
Okay.
And so you are casting that on her. Okay. Okay. So you summon her spirit, and what question do you want to ask her?
Why did you specifically want that glowing ship?
She says to you, because the captain required it of us.
Because of what?
Because the captain required it of us.
So the captain had a reason, but we couldn't get it from him, and we threw him overboard. Damn it!
What was the other question?
So, where would they have taken the ship?
Where? All right, you can ask the question, I think, okay? Or do I have to ask it?
No, you have to ask it.
All right, I ask it. Where were you going to take the ship?
At that, she laughs and her spirit fades.
Oh, that's the
Right.
next one.
Next one.
Toss her
Bottom
overboard.
Toss her overboard.
Throw!
All right, which one are you going to ask next?
Bottom left.
That one?
Right, so you might want to reword the question, knowing the way the
Alright.
last one evaded it.
Well, no, it just failed. It passed the saving throw. It doesn't have to answer.
So just
No,
ask
the
the
spell
question, Jeff.
ends as soon as they make their saving throw. They're just not required to be non-evasive. So she made her saving throw with the second question.
Yeah.
So ask the question.
All right.
What I'm
Where-
thinking is, because the first one said, our captain asked us to do it, the second one might try the same thing.
All right. Yeah. No. We'll ask.
So you could
where were you
ask-
gonna? We're gonna
could
ask
ask
him
Why
where.
did your captain want the ship?
Yeah, you
No,
could
no,
ask it that way.
Hold on. Lafdul is the one asking the questions. So
I was suggesting a
right,
question.
yeah. But
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
started to say what he was going to ask.
Okay.
So Lafdul? I mean, if you want to say, okay, what were you suggesting again? That's fine.
Yeah,
But you had
that's what
started
I was-
to ask me what you were, to tell me what you were asking.
I
so.
did, but I
Okay.
got interrupted. So, no. What were you saying? Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking you should ask, why did the captain want the ship? The
Yes.
Radiant ship.
Yes. Because they
Alright.
can't wriggle out of it the same way.
Why did they want?
No, why did the captain
Why did the captain want the Radiant ship?
Yes.
I asked that question.
Okay. And this, you raise up the spirit of this Giff. This is the one who was pretty horribly scarred. And she responds to that question, says, because it is an elven vessel.
Yay.
What?
Here's an answer.
Why is it being an elven vessel?
Yeah, that was
Important.
going to be a question.
Yeah, I'm suggesting. Yeah.
What? All right. What Sorry, what were you? What should be? What are you two suggesting?
I'm suggesting you ask why the ship being elven is important.
What was Braxton suggest?
Yeah, you can say what's important about elven ships.
So should we ask why? Why do you want the elven ship?
No. It's asking why is it being elven important? Because he specified elven as the reason.
Why? Alright, I've misheard. Why do you want an elven ship?
No, he said, why is it important to be an elven vessel?
Why is it important to be an elven vessel? I ask.
And she laughs in your face and vanishes.
Damn it.
That
Yeah,
one
but
goes overboard.
we've got a couple of bits of the picture.
Save that question for the next one.
They're evasive, but we've got bits of the picture. They want elven ships for some specific reason.
No, we're gonna be at the strike ship now, aren't we?
Yeah, so it took 2 days. So we got another 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hopefully the others will be less likely to resist your magic.
re-ask the question as we raise the next one.
And which one are you going to ask? Oh, actually, you know
middle.
what? I've not actually put you onto the one place that I am at. My bad.
What, you mean our ship?
Yeah, since you've
I
left
think we
the
should
Death
go
Spider.
for this one.
Well, I was just going... I'm going to go for all of them anyway.
Let's go bottom middle.
Alright, bottom middle.
Okay. Let's see.
Why did you...
Right, so
Specifically-
one of the reasons why I'm asking which one you're asking is because some of them may
Each
know
one
more
does.
than others.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I keep forgetting the question. Why did you want... Why did you... No.
What?
I'll type it out.
Why was it important to be an elven vessel?
Why was it to be an elven? Alright, yeah. Alright, why was it important to be an elven vessel?
Yeah. And the other
Yeah.
thing is... Well, hang on, because you're asking that from scratch.
Yeah.
So they're not going to have the context. Why does your captain specifically want elven vessels, maybe?
Old?
Mhm.
Is it important for them to have context? I mean, if
Yeah.
you ask why
Yeah,
is it
it is.
important to...
It is.
Yeah,
Because
why
you're
was
you're asking this person blind, essentially. They don't know what has been asked. in
Okay,
previous
then
ones.
how about this? Why
Hey.
did your captain want an elven vessel?
Why did your captain want an elven vessel? Alright. I asked that. Why did your captain want an elven vessel?
Okay. You raise up the spirit of a somewhat portly Giff pirate and ask that question, and he says, kind of gruntingly, "To better ambush our prey, of course."
Oh.
Okay. Where was he going to... Oh, wait, no.
Mm.
So they want elven vessels to ambush their prey.
So what's the
That,
play?
that makes
What's-
sense. They're pirates. They want to trick the elven navy and use those ships to keep raiding the elven navy and steal more ships and get
Don't
more
you think
supplies.
Don't you think we should first figure out what the prey is before we assume?
Well, there's also that, and there's where are they taking the ships?
Mm-hmm.
Assuming they take it
pretty
anywhere.
sure I'm pretty sure they're prayer elves, but could be something else.
Most likely elves.
Should we ask?
I don't know what needs to be worded out, typed out. Why? Should we ask where are we taking ships?
Yeah.
Where was your
Very.
captain taking the ships? I ask.
To the pirate base.
Yeah, probably. But...
Do you want to ask that?
yeah, we can narrow it down to on the
Okay.
next person.
he grimaces at you and says, "To our base, where we sleep and eat."
All right, the next question is going to be where's that base?
Yeah. Where is your
And the next
base?
person.
Okay, you're
that
done with
that
him.
person goes overboard. Yeah.
Okay, who are you asking next?
No, that was my 2 questions.
Right.
Because the first one.
That guy, you've asked the questions of that guy. So who are you asking next?
No, it should be 2 left.
There are
'Cause
3
it was
left.
Ask
6.
2 questions of that one guy. You're done with him. Which corpse
Oh.
are you going to ask questions of next? Of the 3 left.
Middle, top.
Okay. Also, their individual intelligence scores and stuff like that play into it, and wisdom. All right.
How can we word it in such a way?
Where is your base located?
Yeah, no, that's too vague.
Oh, okay.
Just say a space. Are there any landmarks?
What is
near
the
your
closest planet to your base?
Oh,
No.
hang on. Could you
What?
use one of their possessions to find their base with the thing we've got? And then we could go there and recover all the elven ships they've stolen.
We got other business to do, and we were only.
Yeah, I'm not
hired...
talking of now. I'm not talking of now. There will be a reward if we could capture a load of stolen elven ships and take them back to the elves.
I have a feeling that if we use one of their items to do that, we might just get led back to the huge pile of bodies we left in the middle of space.
Yeah. I suppose we could ask the question, was that Death Spider at your base?
Do you want to ask that?
Is that a good question? I asked the rest of the party. Do you reckon that's a good
Sounds
question?
fine to me.
Sure.
Yeah. I asked the question. What?
You get an answer back that's yes or no. It doesn't give you any information.
Well, no, that prevents the further questions of where's your best base located.
Does it?
Because if they answer no, then they have another base.
And if they answer yes, then that is their base, and it
And
probably
that
means that
ends-
there isn't anything
Okay.
else there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so we asked the question, is that Death Spider your base of operations? Is base of operations the right way? I asked the party before I say this.
I would say so.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright, then I say that.
Okay. You summon up the spirit of this Giff pirate. He's rather thin compared to the others, and ask that question. So you're specifically asking, is the Death Spider his base?
Yes.
Their base. Yeah.
Their
And
base
he
of
responds, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains it. Do you have
there
any
any
other
more-
bases?
Are there any more of you operating within this sphere?
Not to my knowledge. And with that, he vanishes.
You got two answers out of him.
I think that answers every question.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just pouring water into a container.
Throw the body. So,
Do you want
Can
to
you
save
do
these
anything
other two?
else?
Well, did we find out why they like elven ships? They
Not
said it's
specifically.
better for ambushing their prey.
That's just their
They're
nature,
pre-
I guess.
they if they use an elven ship, they can more easily ambush people, because when you see an elven ship, you think elven armada. You don't think, oh, those are pirates.
Yeah, but that's us inferring what they think.
That's what I
Why don't we
think
think-
that they were inferring as well.
Well, no, that would be implying. Why don't we see if we can figure a question to see what's the difference between an elven ship and another ship?
Oh,
Well,
I'm pretty sure Ockar has this. That's a pretty good thing to guess at for what they want to shift.
yeah. I don't think we need to go into nitty-gritty specifics here.
Well,
Really,
I'll leave it up to you, Lafdul. You're the one that casts the spell.
thing is, that guy that we spoke to, he was probably one of the grunts, so he might not have known if there were any other operating. So I might have to ask the other mage that we got left, I think. We got one mage left, don't we?
I thought that was one of the mazes that we got.
Was it?
We
thought
did.
that was-
The lady was
I
one of
thought
the
I thought we
spellcasters.
grabbed all the
Hold on. You grabbed the corpses that you got spell components out of, and the one that you think is a captain.
So they're all
So-
casters, yeah.
So they were all mages.
Yeah, most likely they would have known.
Yeah. Because I imagine the mages were like second in command
Should
to
I-
the captain himself.
Ask them how they got here.
They had spell-jamming chips.
Yeah, but from what sphere?
I mean, they came.
Just say gift space, wherever the hell that is.
They had a ship of their own in the Death Spider. I imagine they probably got here in one of those, and then either the Death Spider got damaged enough that they were stranded and still had the other ship.
No, that's a Neogi ship. They probably stole it from the Neogi.
The thing is that when we had them tied up and they were killed, well, when they would come to, they said they were phasing out. Why were they phasing out?
You could ask them that.
But
Maybe they're just crazy.
I want to know if they're going to if they're plane shift.
You've
I
got
suppose.
you've got 4 more questions.
Yeah, I can't.
So, well,
So-
this is your chance, and then we toss the bodies overboard.
Yeah, I just can't think of anything. I'm up for suggestions.
I have suggestions. I don't have anything left.
Well, you could ask what. Well, that other one was said an elven ship was better for getting capturing their prey or something.
Can I ask, is Elven their main quarry?
Yeah, you could ask that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you can do that, you do get back to the wreckage of the Shrike ship. So the elves with you. You've been towing the Radiant ship, but the major helm on that was still intact. So they take over from that. They cut the lines. Get new lines running from the Radiant ship to the wreckage of the Shrike, and they tell you that there's a port on the planet of Whist. That's the one that you went to before you went to Radal.
Yeah.
And they say just follow them.
Do we have to patch up the Shrike ship?
No.
So there's no like doorways into wild space that need.
They're just
shut,
just towing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Like they're not on it; they're towing it. The helm was destroyed.
What's the planet?
Yeah, Whist is a planet.
So we need to land a ship that's not got a helm in at the moment.
You can do that towing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, we're following them. They know the customs of the land.
No, I
We
was
can
just
follow their lead.
fair enough. I was just wondering if we could lend them the helm out the flitter.
As far as
So
I'm
they can
concerned,
land
when
it.
it comes to towing, the helm takes over. Pulling the other vessel, which is one of the reasons why, basically they all become one single vessel.
Fair enough. Okay, sounds cool
So,
to me.
yeah, and it just seems easier and it makes situations like this possible.
Yeah.
And the flitter's ours, by the way.
Yeah, I know the flitter's ours.
We
You
just
said
gotta
their
figure out
flitter.
what to do with it.
Yeah, you said their flitter. That's why I was saying that.
Okay. Well, that takes about half a day.
I forgot the question. God damn it.
How much can we sell a flitter for?
We'll find that out later.
We could just keep it at our asteroid.
Could.
Or you could keep it on your ship.
But
Keep
we
our-
We've already got another ship.
we
now.
still got like one more place we gotta go.
The flitter can go places that the hilt can't.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
It's a 1-ton vessel.
Oh, such.
It's about the size of a longboat.
Not sure if towing a ship can survive wild space.
Yeah,
Oh, if
that's
it's rigged properly.
So it takes them about half a day to, with your help, to get it rigged up and together you plot a course to the planet of Whist, and you get underway, at which point Lafdul can ask his questions that he has apparently forgotten.
Yeah, I've got really bad memory. Unless it's written out. I'm a visual learner. I only learn from seeing stuff.
Alright, so any suggestions then?
What is the elves their main quarry?
Yeah, I believe that's what you were going to ask. Do you want to ask that?
Yeah, I guess.
So they would say yes or no. Is there a way you could word it so that?
That is
get them
the intention.
All
Isn't
right.
it?
Well, then you'll have to ask a second question if it's no.
Well, it'd just be who is your main quarry?
Well, fair enough. You've got 4 questions.
Okay. So which of these two do you want to ask?
Top left one. Top.
Bottom left or top right?
Top right. So.
Okay.
Lafdul's having a senior moment, apparently.
Apparently so.
It's all those haste spells.
Okay, so you're asking her whether the elves are their primary quarry?
Yeah.
Okay, she narrows her eyes and says, "No, you are, and you, and she's basically pointing at everyone else around.
We are? Basically non-Giff. Giff.
Okay, next question.
What was the next question?
Well, the next question's kind of invalidated because she was going to say who your main quarry, and she said all of us.
So
is there a command word
that
to
up
mantle the
my
book?
theory about why they want elven ships. Because people don't really suspect an elven ship of going in for piracy.
I'd agree with that, but he's already started asking a question about a book.
No, I want to do that.
I mean, I'm fine with you guys quickly discussing it. If you want to come up with something.
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention then, because
I was saying that them saying that everybody is their quarry still backs up my assertion that them stealing elven ships makes sense for what they're trying to do.
How about you ask what is the tactical advantage of your people stealing elven ships?
People trust elves.
People trust elves.
But
yeah, they might say that, but they might say something else.
Say it!
Alright, so what's the tactical advantage of them stealing elven vessels?
And using elven vessels.
In using elven vessels.
She responds, "They let us use our special abilities." And with that, she disappears.
Special abilities? Eh.
We're going to find out the answer, and we're going to run out of Giff Yankee.
Yeah, we need more Giff Yankee.
What are these?
Now we need to know what the special ability is.
What are these creatures anyway?
So
your
they have
crew
a special ability.
have said they're pirates of Giff.
Alright.
So are they like Higgimus?
No, Giff. G-I-T-H, not G-I-F-F.
G-I-T-H?
What is your special ability in relation to using elven ships?
Yes.
Okay, you gonna ask the next one then?
Yes.
Okay. And he responds, "The ability to enter the astral plane."
Ooh.
Ooh. That's an interesting question to ask the...
How do you use the astral plane in your tactics?
Now, should we ask them, how do we do this?
No, I think it's only a gift thing.
Yeah.
It's like a racial ability.
I don't have a question. Who has suggestions?
How do you factor in using the astral plane in your tactics?
Alright, yeah, but that's their home plane. isn't it?
No?
Yeah.
I thought Giff were enslaved by mind flayers.
Well, if we had enough of them, we could ask stuff like that all day.
All
Let's
right,
kill
so
some more later and ask some questions.
hang on, Ockar. Sorry, say the question you want me to ask, and I'll type it up. So I can read.
How do they use the astral plane in their combat tactics?
How do they use the astral plane in their combat tactics?
That's good.
Go with it.
That's why I asked.
Okay. And he answers... Good way to put this.
So it worked.
Yeah, it does.
What are you squealing?
What?
I don't know why I did that. I just felt excited for getting to work.
Is your wolf like prodding you in a certain position?
Yeah,
Possibly.
he's being licked by Beowulf at the same time. He responds to the question. Well, meat like you can't see the astral plane, can you? And with that, he vanishes.
Okay, that makes...
Ooh.
It's effectively turning them and their ship invisible, which is probably why we didn't notice the flitter. That's why the flitter disappeared. They turned into the astral plane.
Yeah, that's good.
But why would they? Why would?
More
ships
questions.
Go,
We're a
go
gift.
to the astral plane.
Maybe
run out.
maybe it's because of the natural way the elven vessels are done, since they're grown.
Yeah,
They're like
probably.
giant plants.
We can pass this information on to the elves. This could help them.
We should.
Yeah, we'll
We
pass
can
this
also ask
information
the
on.
elves. We can also ask the elves whether they think.
But first, we have
on
to get
that.
to our meeting point, which is not Rattle. It's the other plan in the system, right?
Whist.
What was Lever saying? Sorry.
We should get a whist.
What were you saying, Lever?
I was saying that we could ask the elves what their thoughts are on hearing that information, because I would think that they probably know something about that.
I don't think
yeah.
they know.
I reckon we should relay it and see how they respond.
Mm-hmm.
This lot didn't seem to know.
Yeah, we'll relay it. We'll have it over dinner or something. We'll relay what we found out.
Now, in the meantime...
wait, they're on another ship.
Yeah, but also in the meantime, there was another prisoner of the Giff pirates that you haven't dealt with. You haven't talked to. You haven't done anything about.
Have they woken up yet?
Yeah, he would have woken up on like by the second day.
Are we at full life, so to speak? 3 days of healing with first and second level spells?
Are. Well, no, actually, you wouldn't be because you
I
took
took fire damage. Yeah, but I got...
Well,
not yet. But you can go ahead and set it
would-
because you can go ahead and set it because you're going to get to the planet just fine. I've already checked for random encounters and there aren't any.
Yay.
okay, so just put us all to max.
Uh-huh.
That's especially good for Leva, who has barely any HP.
Well,
I
Braxon
asked
has
Lever.
more now. I've forgotten how much he has.
Lever, do you want me to try and disarm those books?
Well, first of all, I would like you to handle this prisoner.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want to leave him, like, in a corner after he wakes, that's fine, too. That's up to you.
I can see if I can resuscitate him.
I mean, he would have woken up on the second day.
Yeah.
He's awake now. He's staring at us. What do we
Braxon
do?
will go down there.
We poke it.
Braxon will say, "Do you speak common?"
He responds, I do. Who are you?
We are the company of the Broken Sword. Who are you?
He seems to think for a moment, perhaps not entirely sure how to respond, and then he says, I am Nyarok. I was captured by the traitors. I assume you by me being here that you have slaughtered them all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a reason I am still shackled?
Well, we're not entirely sure if we can trust you
We
or not.
don't know. You say you're traitors, but we don't even know what your relation is to us.
I mean, we were going in there to save a bunch of elves that had been captured and take back their ship.
I care nothing for your petty concerns. I would
Know
like to be
anything about-
freed, however. And I would
Well, why
like my
did they
equipment
capture you?
back.
While we're talking to him, I'm going to be using my
equipment back.
detect evil intent.
Okay. As you're doing that, he seems to stare at you, Ockar, but you do not detect any evil intent.
What?
You feel uncomfortable being in his presence, so close to him, by the way.
But I don't detect evil?
You detect no evil intent at the moment.
And he
But-
can tell that Ockar's trying to detect evil.
Maybe.
I'm going
If he
to...
recognizes what a paladin is.
I'm going to whisper to Lafdul. I feel really uneasy around this guy.
Yeah, so do I.
He doesn't... I'm not sensing evil right now, but there's just something about him.
How did you say they're traitors? How did you get captured? Were you traveling in the sphere, or were you from the astral plane?
He takes a deep breath and then says, I was hunting the slavers, the Illithids. They found me. Overwhelmed me. I need to report back. Will you free me and give my equipment back? I assume you've taken it as spoils of war.
What would be your equipment?
I had my sword and my armor. Plate armor. Large sword. Requires 2 hands to wield.
Damn it.
I knew.
Best response.
Hang on.
Okay,
No,
we don't really know anything about you. So you're going to have to start explaining from point one. As far as I can tell, you look exactly the same as they do.
He gives you a nasty look and says, Do not compare me to the traitors.
Well, start explaining yourself then.
I am a Giff Yankee knight. Free me, so I may continue my mission to hunt down the Illithids.
Is that similar to a paladin?
He kind of gives you a shrug.
Okay,
Well,
what is
we're
a
not-
Githyanki? Do I know what a Githyanki is? Does
No.
that ring a bell to me, old?
No.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
What
What is a Githyanki?
like,
Would Levan know?
you're hearing it in. I mean, like, and you can make a connection like to the Pirates of Giff, but that's about it.
Okay, what's the difference between you and them?
They
Yes,
are
we don't really know.
traitors. They did not respect the Queen. They're
Who's
worse
the
than the
Queen?
Giff Sarai.
So you follow Monarch.
The Queen, yes.
Hmm.
Well, that's standard for any culture. They've all got a leader of some sort.
I'm just gonna keep up to the detect evil intent just in case while we're talking to the guy.
You're probably not going to get evil intent.
I know,
He's
but
just
it's a just in
angry 'cause
case
he's
kind
bound.
of thing. But we. Well-
We'll unshackle you, but we'll keep you under guard, I assume. I asked Higgimus.
Is your ship the flitter?
I had no ship.
Who were
Okay.
you with? Oh no, he was just captured by him when he was hunting.
Yeah,
the
he was
Elfids.
he was captured by Illithids.
You're saying that out loud?
I mean, that's what he just told us, right?
Is it?
No.
I
He
thought.
said he was captured by these things. He was hunting the Illithids.
Oh, right. Okay, I misheard you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're no fan of Illithids.
We.
Mm.
You know of them? What do you know of them?
Well,
They
We've heard of
trade
them.
with us.
We've
We've
seen
heard-
them on Brawl. right?
We've
Yeah.
heard of
They
them.
travel.
They travel around the crystal spheres. Some people do trade with them. They're not exactly the nicest people, and some
What
people
is
straight up hate them.
this brawl you speak of?
Do not launch an invasion against Brawl. Do not instigate that.
It's an asteroid.
It's your home.
It,
Do you
it's
really want to bring war to your home?
okay.
Are you aligned with these Illithids that live there?
No.
Definitely not.
I hate Illithids.
And yet you
None
live
of us
amongst
like
them,
Illithids.
you say.
They.
Multicultural society where
I don't have a say.
everyone.
I don't have a say of who lives in my hometown. I'm not the authority there.
Sounds like sigil. Will you give me my equipment back and free me so I may hunt them down, these Illithids that you speak of?
You could get killed on Brawl. You just leave them afterwards.
Ah, shit. Oh, this is bad.
We just say we. Well, no, it's not necessarily bad. He's not doing anything that would go against your code of honor, other than you would actually probably feel compelled to release him now. He seems to be honorable.
Yeah, I'm on the side of letting him go and giving him back his stuff.
I'll look
Higgimus.
over to you, Ockar. I'll look over to you, Ockar. So you're not getting anything beyond.
Other than him being rather pissed off, I'm not getting anything about. I'm not getting any evil.
Can we
Leva would like
have
to
a
talk
day?
to him in detail.
Can we have a day? We'll release your shackles and you will be unbound, but can we have
Yeah.
a day to discuss something?
We'll come back to you on this.
We will release you, most likely. Almost indefinitely.
My equipment is mine. We do not allow
Yes.
lesser races like you to bear such equipment.
Ugh.
Is it religious? I just ask.
It's like
He
it's
kind
like
of
talking
snorts
to-
at you.
It's like trying to talk terms with elves.
Hold on. I want to know everything that you can give me, every bit of information you can give me about these pirates that we fought. How to tell the difference between you and them. Why you say you're different, other than they betrayed the queen, and why you hunt the Illithids. I also want to know what you plan on doing if we release you.
You know
I
nothing of the
Really,
great.
you've questioned.
You know nothing of the enslavement of our kind.
Nothing.
We don't even
No,
know.
we don't.
This is our first time even meeting a member of your kind, one way or the other.
That is all
No.
you truly need to know. We hate the Illithids almost more so than the Githzerai. The pirates you speak of, they are traitors. They did not follow the queen. They are
It's a
nothing.
faction.
But if you know of Illithids, I would like to know that.
I
My
don't think
duty is
I.
to hunt them down.
Oh,
I don't know whether he'd be interested in knowing that. Leva would be interested in knowing whether he knows anything about slavers that collect elven babies.
Are you asking
Yeah,
me that?
I think that's more
Yes,
about
she's
the
asking because she was she was kidnapped as a baby.
I know
by
nothing of
illicit
such
slavers.
things.
Okay. So-
I know very little of what goes on this plane.
What we know of Illithids is that they enslave our kind and they eat people's brains.
Yes, they
So
did that
they
to
are
my
no-
ancestors, which is why we
They're
hunt
no
them.
friends of ours.
If they're no
that sounds
friends
like
of yours, then you should release me. Let me go my way
Yeah,
and hunt them
I'm-
down.
Kind of on the side of letting him have his way killing the Lithids because they're pretty much all evil.
Yeah, you would champion that cause anyway. So
Going forward, how we tell the difference between you and this Githzerai that you speak of?
Like, is there like a visual difference that we could easily tell apart?
We are noble. They are chaotic.
I guess we can tell you apart if you're not trying to be cannibalistic, then.
that's a bit rude, isn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, that's one of the main things we know about those pirates is that they were cannibals.
Okay, so you're asking us to arm you when you're quite clearly a dangerous person. You seem an honourable person.
I have
But
no
we will
desire
need
to
to-
harm you if you release me.
What are you going to do if we release you?
I will return to my mission.
Okay, we are in the middle of wild space at the moment.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, imagine
We're
like
in a
a
void
big...
between planets.
Yeah, we would have to drop you off somewhere.
We're traveling to somewhere called Whist.
Can you plane shift?
Perhaps drop you off there, unless you wish to stay with us. But we would probably prefer to drop you off at Whist.
Why don't we ask about their plane shifting ability? That they require elven ships. Why did they require elven ships in order to do that?
We kind of determined that at least the Giff Sarah had to use elven ships to plane shift. Is that some that
requirement of you?
Yeah.
Go back to your plane.
To go between here and the astral plane.
I know nothing of what the traders do or the Githzerai do.
How would you get back to your plane?
I have my ways.
Oh, is it like a natural ability of yours to shift between planes or some kind of magic?
Do not discuss these things with those such as you. Will you give me my things or not?
Yeah,
we will have to discuss this first. We're not saying no or yes at this time. We will have to discuss this privately. If we decide to give you your stuff back, can you vanish to where you want to go from here?
I will trouble you no longer if you return my possessions.
Okay. We will go and discuss this right now. Come back to you. How's that sound?
Please, be quick about it. My mission is overdue as it is.
Okay. Do you need food while we're discussing this?
I would appreciate that.
Right. We will get some food made.
I'll make sure that food's brought to him.
Let's go discuss this privately.
Okay.
Does he eat meat or does he eat?
He will eat whatever you give him.
Oh, so it's not fussy.
He hasn't really eaten much in many, many days, so...
No. Certain races don't eat certain things. That's why I was like, you know...
Yeah. Well, we can bring a variety.
So...
Is he an omnivore, basically?
Alright, so you go off to discuss the issue well out of earshot. So, go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, cast Identify on that sword.
Well, that takes 8 hours, and he did say that he wanted you to be quick, so...
Right, okay. The main thing is, either we give him this stuff and trust him not to attack us, or we're going to have a fight with the guy.
I think we should let him go and give him back his stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm leaning on that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
we could ask him to give
tell
his
him
word
that
he
it's
attack us.
spoils of war and keep it yourself and see what happens. It's up to
you. He just said that he was gonna leave us alone anyway. If he's an honorable person, I expect him to keep his word. He's already said he wouldn't harm us if we gave him his stuff and let him go.
He said he wouldn't harm us, but he didn't swear to it. So we could ask
if
him
he's an honorable person, he would still keep his word, even if he didn't specifically swear.
A knight does translate, generally speaking. The term a knight would mean honorable, chivalrous behavior.
Okay.
And if he does try something, we'll just do our normal thing.
Yeah.
Does one of us have proficiency that would help in figuring out what the knight is and whether he will keep to his word?
Not really.
The closest thing I can imagine a knight being is a paladin.
No, it's just a person with armor.
Wow.
Hey.
You just insulted Ockar.
Why? I was just... Ockar's a paladin.
He's so much more than that.
There's a lot more to being a paladin than just the heavy armor.
He's saying that Ockar's a paladin, not a knight. A knight is just a person with armor.
True.
Yeah, but what's Higgimus? What's the difference between a warrior and a knight? Yeah.
There's not anything. Usually, like loyalty to a liege or something, probably.
Yeah.
All right. So,
and
let's just give him back his stuff. I don't feel comfortable keeping all of that stuff. He was a prisoner. Just let him have back his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but.
Okay.
Yep, just let him have his stuff back.
All right. So you gather the sword and armor and take it to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Braxon says, "Do you need assistance putting your armor on, sir?"
Well, no.
Let's do his damn self.
Let
Give
him.
him
He hasn't
supplies.
exactly been the
Let
most
him.
precocious guest. Just give him the stuff
Yeah,
back and tell him
give
to get
him his
lost.
face. Yeah, give him his stuff and yeah, meh.
We'll give him
Oh.
some provisions if he wants, like a few days' food or whatever.
A few rations.
He will take those. You release him, and he does put his armor back on, take the sword, and
Before he goes,
mhm.
I say you can always get in contact with us. We're on a asteroid called Brawl in Brawl Space. Company of the Broken Sword. If you ever want to contact us. We don't like Killifids either, so maybe something mutual in the future. Help each other with.
I will keep that in mind. I thank you for returning my possessions. It was wise. And
Good
with
luck
that,
on your travels.
he blinks out. He's just
Yeah.
poof, gone.
I could always plane shift. Use a scroll.
Well, he isn't the least inhospitable.
No, that's
the
why
least
I give out
hospitable guest we've
our
ever had.
information, so there is a future plot hook for old.
We've had
Yeah.
worse guests than him before.
Okay, so
What did we lose? That sword?
We
The
lost
sword
the
and
two-handed
the-
sword and the plate armor.
Was it a gift silver sword? Or...
more importantly,
No one said that they were
we've-
drawing it, so...
More importantly, we told this guy that there were illithids where we live.
Yeah, there's
And
nothing
he said-
bad that can come from that.
He said that they kill all illithids, so
Good.
they
and
might
we-
turn up.
We've
Good,
named
good.
ourselves.
If he shows
We've
up,
named ourselves. The Company of the Broken Sword told me that.
if he shows up there and kills all the illicits, I don't think anybody's gonna be too angry.
Yeah,
Well, it's disrupting the peace regardless. It's...
The
It'll
Illithids might not be
outlast.
happy that their embassy wasn't protected. Just saying.
yeah. The
Yeah,
illithids.
but screw the illicits.
We told one guy it's fine.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's only
but-
one guy. It's not like one
Let's
guy
not-
can do that much damage.
It's not him and Ha about this.
It's not like he's going to come back with an army of similar
Yeah.
people.
And then 2 years later, remember that gift you saved? Yeah, well, it's at your door today.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, with that, you.
What did we
may-
lose?
Hmm?
What did we lose? What was the sword? Come on.
I'm not going to tell you in case it comes up later.
Really?
Really?
I'm not going to tell you everything.
Alright, that means we do have the potential of guessing that sword at some point then. I guess.
No.
Probably not, but...
Okay,
You're
so
right back and roll after this adventure and find it on fire.
it takes
We have brawls.
another 5 days to get to Wist,
Hmm.
and I'm
5
not actually
days.
sure if I wrote down the port that you're going to. Let me see. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. So you get into orbit of Wist, and the elves on the Radiant vessel, they move into close range so they can communicate without signaling. And the captain says, we'll be landing at the port of Elverlast. It is a fairly sizable elven city on the eastern continent. If you'll just follow us down, I will ensure that proper introductions are made.
I go to the... do I get an opportunity to speak to the other elven priest?
If you want to call over to them, yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, I will do. I want to know if they have any temples there.
So
I want to know if there's my temple there.
you're specifically asking if there's a Temple of Erevan.
Yeah. On that world.
She
Or
says,
would there be anyone that might know?
I do not personally know. It is not my hometown, but
Oh.
there may be.
All right, I've been away from my kind for far too long.
It is a sizable city.
Yeah.
What was the name of that city again? Old
Elverlast.
Elvelas. Oh, we already you already mentioned. We already saw it before.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I gave it to you or not.
Yeah.
So you follow the elves.
Oh. One thing, Braxon will send across. We have information that may be useful to the Elven Navy that we will discuss after landing.
The captain nods and says, I'm sure we'd appreciate it. Thank you. And with that, you follow them to the down through the atmosphere towards the continent that they directed, and you see laid out before you on the shore, at the back of a fairly well-protected cove, a city of crystalline spires and marble rising up out of the edge of a great forest.
Does it
So a
remind me of
typical
home?
Yes.
So a typical elven city for
Not just any elven city. You haven't been to Evermeet.
ever what?
Yeah, special place.
On what
Yeldan, back me
planet?
up here. Yeldan's not here.
Yeah,
what
Yeldan's
planet?
asleep under below decks. You
Where's Evermate?
It's in realm space.
you follow them into the cove. They, as you're approaching, they direct you to the public docks, while they take their vessels to the military docks.
Would we be going down in the boat rather than a whole ship?
They told you that they had facilities for your vessel.
Oh, right, sorry.
Okay.
This
Facility's
is-
big enough for the Battle Dolphin.
well, specifically magical facilities to handle a ship that cannot land on water or earth or ground.
Mm.
Okay.
Levitates.
Yeah. It's like the some of the ones that you've seen before. This is given that it has these facilities. It's clearly a fairly wealthy port. However, they do only have the one, but it is not occupied at this time. So they
Cool.
do put you in, and the Elven harbor master official comes to you and says, we saw you come in with the overdue tier of Sehanin. Were you responsible for saving that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we were hired by the Elven Navy to go get that.
Fantastic.
Yes, one of your agents on Rados diverted our ship there.
I will we'll need to discuss with the Imperial Navy about the provisions for your ship and everything, but for now, you are welcome to dock and take care of your what you need. I believe that one of their, if you are on a mission from them, someone from the Navy should be here shortly to discuss issues with you.
Thank you, that would be good. We need to be debriefed.
And you get your vessel tied up, and that's where we're going to end the session. So, let's go through experience points.
It's always
Everyone
a chore for Lafdul.
is going to get. Well, let's do it this way. Higgimus and Leva, you get 2,000 experience points.
Oh, it's going to be so close if it's 2,000. I need 4,000.
Braxon, you get 2,300, as does Ockar.
Uh-huh.
Lafdul, 2,300. In addition, 1,240 for your thief.
Oh, hang on. 2,350 for both.
Yep, 2,300 total.
Oh,
Plus
2,300.
an additional 1,240 for your thief.
Ooh. Oh,
you did a lot of trap removal, and in which there was a lot of treasure.
yeah, I got. Oh, it's gonna be very, very close for a level.
Yes.
If I
yes. That's perfect.
If I was an actual fighter, I would have leveled up, but I'm paladin, so no.
It's perfect to put you into such a position that you're not leveling up yet. Feels good.
Makes him look forward to next session.
Exactly.
Hang on, no, I have leveled.
Dang it. Sorry. Deducting however much you need to put you one below. No, I'm just kidding. Level
my
up for the
thief's
thief.
leveled.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Does
That
that
means I got a chance of getting more than a 1 on my HP roll.
roll your HP?
Hang on. I'm just I definitely have leveled.
Okay.
Alright, I will roll my HP. 1d6 for a thief, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Luck be a lady. What did I roll? Oh, 4. That's better.
Okay.
Better than 1.
What level are you? 6?
No,
seven.
7th on my thief.
7?
So I'm 5-7.
Okay, no changes in saving throws, and Rogue Thaco goes down to 17.
Yay.
Nice.
You can hit a little bit better, and you have a little bit more HP.
Oh, do I... My proficiency? Which one was it? Is it my priest or my thief?
I don't
Alright,
think you're
never
going to get 1 on the thief at 7, because it's basically either 3 or 4, so it's either
No. Yeah, thieves
3,
are
6,
slower, I
9
think.
or 4, 8, 12. I think your next one is when your priest levels up, because that's
I
going to be
think my
level
hit
6.
points going to be 32. I'll check in a minute. I'm just making sure I do my XP right.
And I assume no one else leveled up?
Braxon hasn't leveled up yet.
No.
Yeah, you got a little ways to go. Maybe next time. Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
I got to get like 23,000.
Just go kill a dragon.
Yeah. We actually have a trinket that could take us to the dragon.
Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, go kill
I'm-
your temporary companion who helped out quite a bit. That seems great.
I'm not sure Braxon will be
betrayed
happy
us.
with killing her.
She betrayed
Yeah, I
us.
wouldn't be either.
Lafdul would be very biased towards... Well, not necessarily killing her, but maybe...
Ockar and
Please
Lafdul
don't rock.
could go off on a solo adventure to go slay the dragon.
No, he's going to reacquire Anson. Basically.
I don't think Braxon would mind tricking her, but
Yeah.
killing her.
Yeah, you don't have to care. She wasn't evil. She just took things that Lafdul wants them back.
Well, she stopped Lever from getting killed.
Oh,
So-
by the way, Lafdul, she was the exact same alignment as you.
I know she was.
What's that? Chaotic
Chaotic
neutral?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was chaotic neutral.
Ah,
Braxon gives
We had a lot of things in common.
Braxon gives Lafdul a fist bump on the shoulder and says, "Well done for figuring out the secret of these pirates of Giff, whatever they are."
oh, we could still use a chessboard to track her down and steal the ring back.
Oh, you can thank my deity, everyone. He
I think
allows me to do this.
if these people are waging warfare against the Elven Navy, that we could earn some money out of this.
Well, I think we already destroyed them.
We destroyed those, but if Elven navies are for some reason able to be shifted into the astral plane by these people, and they're stealing more Elven ships, we might be able to
Well,
recover
Braxton,
Elven ships
we gotta-
and bring them back to the navy and
Braxton,
get a prize for each ship.
That's a great idea, but we also have a more pressing adventure after we're done here.
Oh no! But I mean, as an ongoing basis, if we meet any of these people and they have an Elven ship, we can take the ship, tow it to the nearest Elven base. If we get authorized to do so, we can seize the ship back, take it to an Elven base, and get paid. But let's see what the Elven Navy says. They might not be interested in that.
So you need 2,000 more for your priest, huh? No, 3,000 more. A little bit less.
Oh wait, I've typed that in wrong.
Yeah, there's an extra character.
That 4 doesn't need to be there.
I think.
I think
Well-
Lafdul needs to pray to the god of XP. Why don't
The
you
thing-
make your next holy symbol a ham? You might get more XP.
That plus.
You'll get one extra experience point per session with the ham holy symbol.
Wow,
Oh yeah.
that was what my priest was.
Surely ham's worth more than 1 gold piece.
I said 1 XP, not gold piece.
Okay, so next session, you're at a pretty big elven city, so you can kind of like, over the next week, think about anything that you want to purchase for the upcoming leg of your trip.
Yeah.
After has
Any-
to get a new holy symbol. That's always fun.
Yep. But also about anything else that you may want to do, questions to ask,
Yeah.
interactions that you may want to have, that sort of thing. And then you may also want to, like, get ready to take a look at the treasure that you found. It's a good, thing to...
Half the stuff we donated back.
Yeah.
Well, no, not half, but, I mean, it is a good idea to, spend the
I've got a
time
lot of
traveling from place to place
products.
on... trying to figure out what some of those items are.
I think our biggest question is, do we want to pay the people here to fix our ship with their facilities?
We'll see what we
or
get
do
from
we...
dealing with.
Yeah, we might
Yeah.
get it for free.
Yeah, that's true. Or do we want to take off and do repairs in wild space?
Well, something to think about and discuss for next time. All right, thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone out there for watching, and we'll be back next week. See you then, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks
for
for
the
having
game.
us.